Okay, this was a complete mess, and I'm not at all frustrated. But, chat. Okay, the last spell. I am fairly far along in the game. Just happy again. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to be able to play this game and actually not feel like I'm wasting my time playing it, and we can play it together. I have to tell you, though, that I am very far along. Like, this is the third zone. There's the starting area. I forget what it's called. There's a second area, and this is the third map. And I'm also on night 9 of 10. I believe there's 10 nights. And on the final night on a map, there is a boss fight. The good news is, I've never seen this boss before, so I have no idea what to expect. Bless you, Solantre! So, seeing as I'm coming into this with you all, like, very far into a playthrough, please ask questions if you have them. I will do my best to describe, or like to answer your questions and describe what's happening. But like I said, I kind of just play, and I don't try to overanalyze things too much, but that's probably not true. We're facing like fairly difficult enemies, and I've actually got 6 members of my crew. If you didn't notice, turns out that there's a building that you can get called the Tavern, the Inn, I mean, right here, which allows you to recruit additional heroes. You can have a maximum of 6 people once you unlock the ability to have more, because this is a roguelite in a sense, that you continue to upgrade your capabilities as you go. So I can't do it here. I saved like right at the start of a night, so I can't show you all that stuff just yet, but there's basically an in-game currency, Tainted Essence, that you accumulate by slaying monsters, and you trade that for basically better perks, better run conditions, stuff like that. And there's also milestones that you complete over time that allow you to unlock other things. So there's 2 types of perpetual upgrading that you can do. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. So yes, feel free to ask questions. I'll actually tell you what's going on in this city before I start. If I had known that I was going to play this on stream today, I wouldn't have started the night. I was not intending on playing this today, so that's how that is. The reason why I was complaining about in the update that just happened, they reduced the cost of materials and things. It's because if you notice, I finally built a city with an entire stone wall. Resources can be so hard to come by that it's taken me 85 hours of playtime to even be able to afford a full stone wall around this haven. And I even have upgraded reinforced stone walls, which is a first. I never had these before, so that was exciting. And then in the update, in the patch notes, the cost of all these things have been reduced, and so I cried a little inside. I've got a watchtower here, right there. I've got another one here, there, and there. Stone walls block line of sight, so in order for your heroes to be able to attack outside the walls, you have to have a watchtower. They're super thick though. They're thick with 2 C's, if you know what I mean. They have 450 health, which is nice. I've got loads of traps. These are all damage traps. When triggered, they attack this area with kind of it's a pretty decent attack. It's not the best, but it does help to break armor and like whittle down their health. Armor can be really annoying. Hail beasties. No, it's a tab. No, it is the inn. Yes, it's the inn. That's the inn. That's where we get our little RPG group going on adventures and stuff. So I set up loads of traps over here. Before this run began, I was told that we'd have a big group coming from this side, a big group from this side, and 2 smaller groups right here and right here. So I've positioned these 3 heroes because the big group's coming here and a small group there, so this is probably where the attack will be concentrated. I positioned 1 hero up here to take on this small group that's coming, and these 2 to take on this big wave coming from this side. And I've tried... This is actually a lot to have to explain to you up front, being so far along. I have decided that the druid staffs are OP. So, like, this right here, druidic staff. It has got an ability on it called Acid Spray. And Acid Spray reduces your enemy's armor by 270 for multiple turns. And you can stack debuffs. Like, yes, you can stack them. So you can hit them with this over and over and over and over again. And there are sometimes some enemies that have so much armor, I don't see any. But without Acid Spray, it has been impossible for me to kill them because of it. So I've made sure that I had somebody over here with Acid Spray enabled, or like they had a weapon that could use acid spray, and somebody over here with the ability to use Acid Spray as well. This run is actually like mostly mages, and there's different types of damage, so I mean, like, you can get really in depth with this. I've been surprised. You know what? I need an exclamation Friday TX. I don't know how I didn't see that. I need an exclamation Friday command. I just never streamed on Friday, so, like, I didn't need one. But I feel like we need one now. There are a whole bunch of different things to consider. When in doubt, use acid. Yeah, I mean, that's what my cat does. He's got acid teeth. All kinds of stuff and things, and it can get really complicated. And I don't even know where to begin, so I might not go over that. But we've got 12 catapults throughout the city because I've decided that I like catapults more than ballistas. So I've put all my resources towards making catapults. And they're all over the city. I've leveled up my heroes to be able to resupply catapults when the option is available. They can use this ability 3 times per night, which is really nice because catapults fire twice and then they're useless. So I've got 1, 2. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Undo. 3, 4, 5 out of 6 of them that are able to resupply catapults. And also traps. Traps are really expensive to repair. So they can repair 3 sets of traps per night, which is nice. It saves just a little bit of resources. And something that was very sneaky and you unlock a little bit later in the game, warp stones. So one of my biggest complaints with this game is that it doesn't highlight things that are behind things blocking your vision. Since this is kind of an isometric view, I kind of forget about things sometimes, but like there's a warp stone here, here, there, here, there, and there. And you can use mana and move points to use a warp stone to move your heroes across the map, which is really nice. You can only place 6 of them. But like, see how you can't see these things back here? It gets me every time. Okay, when in doubt, use acid. So this is the night before the boss, I'm fairly certain. And I think I'll die to the boss. The boss is really tricky, okay? Because the enemies do not stop coming until the boss dies. And I don't know what the boss is gonna be, On the last map, I think I tried 4 times before I finally beat the boss. You get they are billions vibes. Yeah, you know what? I skipped they are billions. Not necessarily because of the zombies, I just kind of missed the boat on it. But I think I would have liked it. Okay, so these guys right here, boomers, they suck. They are billions, but turn-based is what a lot of people say. Yeah, I really like this game. I have to be careful. Like the nights take a long time, and the daytime phase takes a while too. And so if I'm not careful, I can play this for hours. Okay, so big boomer here. You can see their info. I don't like, you know what? I also don't like that this info card that shows up right below my heroes doesn't stay open if I click on them. But it has 5 movement. Do I like this game? Just a little bit, TX. Like just a little bit. Okay, you know why druid staffs are OP? Because first off, you can take acid spray and it drops this debuff of negative 150 armor and 10% dodge on... Oh, that doggo's left. On a group like this. It won't really make a difference for the boomer because the boomer doesn't have any armor, but reducing his dodge could be nice. That 6% dodge. It's taken me a long time to learn what all these symbols mean, so like this is resistance. The big arrow into the little arrow is resistance, which decreases incoming damage. You can have a maximum of 100%, and I guess that would probably reduce your enemy's damage to the absolute minimum they can deal. There's dodge, which is fairly familiar, right? Your chance to evade. Accuracy is the flat reduction applied to the dodge of an enemy target. So, like, Claire here, when firing, has 11% accuracy, so I think that reduces, like, this boomer's accuracy to -5. If I understand all this correctly. So the other symbol that's weird, it's very confusing, right? Because the ones with the arrow down is their effect on enemies, and the ones without arrows is the hero's stat. Oh, I think I would love the Air Billions. I think I would like it a lot. But it's like, it's such old news now. I don't know, I'm afraid to try it. So, you know what else the Druid Staff has? The Druid Staff has Entangled, which reduces move points by 3? I did not see you back there behind that tree. Which basically means our boomer friend can only move 2 steps this turn, and I can do it again. And now you have -6 move points for 2 turns, meaning he's stuck there. Which is really nice, because if they hit the wall, I'm gonna spoil it for you, and they burst. They can burst on themselves as a melee attack. A 3x3 melee attack dealing 331 damage, which is like more than most of my heroes combined armor and health. So these basically one-shot walls and also my heroes. And they can also do it like this, like around themselves. Yeah, I could try it offline, but then I'd have this exact same problem where I get sucked up in something. Alright, so I made sure to also add someone over here with the ability to cast Contamination. Contamination was an ability that I slept on. I thought it was stupid for like my first 5 runs until I realized that it's actually super powerful. It just like... I didn't think about it. So if someone is contaminated, when they die, they will transfer any of their debuffs to 2 random adjacent enemies that don't already have contamination. So, like, if I were to cast it, say, on you and you, and then take another... Oh, I can't reach you with this yet. Take this bee sting, and cast it on them. Now, this guy, the splitter, has these 3 debuffs. -6 move points, 2 counts of being contagious, and 90 poison. So if he dies, he transfers all of that to the boomer. And it stacks, yeah, like -12 move points. And 180 health and stuff. It's so good. Also, poison is like the best. It's the best. So that's why Druid Staffs are OP. Okie dokie. Reduced armor, reduced dodge, reduced move points, reduced accuracy. Haha, that was suppressive fire. Suppressing fire! And now, these 2 have it. And then if we kill them, the others have it. And you can like do this exponentially if you do it right. And it's so good! It's honestly what's been helping me win. Oh gosh, yeah, especially if you can do this to like the big baddies. I mean, these are all pretty big baddies at night number 9. None of them die easily. Okay, that's all we got though. So Augustus over here, I decided to have him try to solo this side. I like spears, but I also don't like spears. All of their attacks are very strong, but it costs 2 action points per use, and so you don't actually get a whole lot done in one turn. Okay. So momentum I'm still trying to figure out. This is a type of damage where it'll have an increase. It'll have an increase in damage based on how many tiles the person moves. So like, he's already moved 7 tiles. So if I understand it correctly, including any follow and maneuver abilities, it cannot exceed 400%. So I don't know where to tell exactly where the... Hold on, let's go back. Momentum is 22%. And that's based off of his... Right here. He has a momentum ability of 7%. I don't fully know how this all works together yet, but because he's moved 7 tiles, he's dealing like a maximum of 600 damage. When this weapon's base damage is 111 to 141. Hi there, Guillotine Watch Party. You were excited to see the spear buff, but it's not huge. I did see that there were like some changes. I don't remember, did the spear... What happened with the spear? Hold on. Let me look. Patch notes. I was surprised to see a patch, actually. Oh, they increased the base damage. Lower level spears. So this is like big stabs, but this ability will kill all 3 of them, maybe. Nice. Okay, I've got a spell from something. It's armor piercing, a fireball scroll. I'm just gonna use this. Oh, I forgot I have a pistol shot. I got a pistol equipped. So Augustus is like my short range melee dude. He's alright. feel like he's totally about to get eaten. So I am going to cast a potion of speed on him for 2 additional move points. So he can run a little bit further. Ooh, wait, but he had additional armor. Oh yeah, so I got him an ability that's called back protection. I decided to try it out. It's additional armor of 25, increased by 5 per level. So he has additional 65 armor standing here. I'll go here instead. Ooh, if I go here, he's against the wall. Yeah, okay, that's good. So, I wasn't actually expecting to stream this today, but the game that I wanted to play had some issues with accessibility. So, took a vote and stuff, and chat picked this game, which is my off-stream happy game, which is why I'm starting in the middle of this run at night 9. Okay, there you are. Contagion. Let's throw it there and here. The thing I'm most excited about with the patch notes is the increase in material yields from corpses, and the decrease in cost of defenses. Like, I felt personally that it was really hard to build up your haven. It's only like now in this haven, this far along, like 85 hours in, that I can do the entire city in stone. Do I want to cast this? Yeah, let's cast it. Wow, I can't believe it only hit 2 of them. Okay, I'm casting Entangle because we can't let the boomer get close to the wall. And more poison. The wall reduction cost, yeah, it's... Hi, Seeger. The penultimate spell. Has that joke already been made? Yes. Yes, it has already been made. It's nice to see you. How are you doing? Oh my gosh! Monica just crit, chat. Monica just did a crit. That boomer's not getting close. They, of course, waited until I built it all up and then lowered the cost. Okay, I literally, last night, spent like 1,000 materials building up this city in preparation for tonight. And then this patch comes out where they reduce the costs, and I died a little inside. But that's okay, we should still get a lot of materials on this night, assuming we don't die. You're hanging in there. Of course. Yeah, things are going okay for me. I was very frustrated earlier for reasons, mainly being that this stream has been filled with so many technical difficulties. How much armor you got? A lot. Okay, I just need to make sure that I'm not in this range around the boomer because it's gonna die once that poison kills it next turn. And when it dies, it goes big explosion. Big explosion. Yeah, so let's see. When I first started the stream today, I had the issue I had a couple of weeks ago where my computer just turned off randomly. Like, the monitors went dark. But the monitors went dark, the RGB lighting and all the things inside the computer went dark, but my peripherals connected by USB were still on. And so we did some troubleshooting for a while this morning, and decided that we don't know what's wrong. It's... oh. Maybe motherboard issues. Not motherboard, sorry. Power supply issues. And possibly the CPU's not mounted properly, etc. I guess we... oh, I forgot about Wind Walk. It gives us +3 move points and additional dodge. And we can cast it twice. That's like super good. I'd rather her be inside the walls. For real though. You left me a probable cause in Discord. Thank you, TX. So, like, I was live for maybe like 45, 50 minutes earlier, and the stream just died. And so I had to turn everything back on. Stream protection expired. And restarted the stream. It's very annoying. Yeah, die in my traps. Ha 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 ha. I went a little trap overboard. The reason why I put so many of my heroes over... well, you know what? I probably should have put 3 over here rather than over here. I was gonna say because this side has significantly fewer traps because I ran out of materials. If I had had materials saved from building, I would have had extra. But yeah, I went crazy over here because I had like 3 nights in a row of like heavy hordes on this side. And the traps just do such a good job of breaking armor for me, so I don't have to waste action points on breaking it myself. Oh, we had an ad starting in about 1-ish minute? 1 or 2 minutes? Yeah, it's the second time it's happened. So that was the first thing that happened. And then we started playing Wall World, which looked really promising. It's basically like Dome Keeper, but vertical, and it has a couple other differences to it. I don't know what these hunters do, but they seem bad. I don't know. They have cool hats and stuff. Like it kind of freaked me out a little bit. But so Wall World ended up having issues with camera and accessibility, so we couldn't play that. Then I tried to play this, but because I played this on my personal account, I had issues with my backup. And so I had to figure out how to transfer my Steam save to this account, which took a while. And so all said and done, this stream has been filled with so many technical difficulties that I was extremely frustrated and upset. And I almost just turned the stream off. But then we got this working, so I feel better. So this magic orb, I haven't really tried playing with this yet, but I decided to give it a try because the death ray ability is super strong. Whoa, no, 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 yeah. Putrid Ball. Also, because Stormy here has poison damage of 240%. This is the multiplier that she has on poison damage, which is the highest I've ever had. So she deals so much poison damage by comparison to everyone else. So you just poison everyone, okay? Man, I can't reach these to cast on. Hello, Nello. I hope you're enjoying your lurk. Death Ray. Missed. All the puzzles are meta. Happy Jess is less prone to turning streams off and is thus much more entertaining. I don't try to be unentertaining, you know? It's just like sometimes... Oh, I forgot about these over here entirely. It just so happens that, you know, streamer is human too. And gets annoyed by the things as well. I see you over there, big boomer. You can't get close. Can I can't see you. What do? Stab? Stabby stab. Yeah, we just traveled a bunch of tiles. Yeah. Stabby stab. That's gonna kill some trees. You could do the flurry of strikes, just 3 hits. So much health. Why do you have so much health? $153 to $182. He has 307 health left. I can't reach him with the spear because all these abilities cost too much. They're a minimum of 2 action points. Okay, how many movements do you have? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna take some of this and run away and also increase our dodge because I really don't want him to blow anybody up. Remember when I said that them exploding can one-shot any of my heroes? You're getting some work done. Nice. Good luck on getting the work done. Hopefully you conclude it swiftly. I appreciate you lurking here. Yeah, Wall World looks neat. So the reason why we just ended up not playing it though is because the camera was just weird. It had a like really icky smooth cam and it also had drunk goggles. Okay, so you're stunned, which means they miss a turn, but I could also just kill them now. And then I can come behind you and kill you, maybe. Sledgehammer's so strong. And go back inside the walls. Okay, so now we cleaned up that spot, which means you won't be squeezed in between 2 different groups. And we got 1 more turn. We have 2 more turns. Let's do acid spray. I know this game has a very repetitive but head-bangy soundtrack. Okay, let's see if we can try assassination. Boom. So cool, it killed that one. So when they blow up, they also kill their allies too. So if you can kill them out in the field, it's really nice. Oh, that was weird. Okay, well she can't reach anything. I guess I could cast this again. And again, and again, and again, and again. Could also use the blink ability, I guess. Come over here. Do 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 do. I don't know. And go back up into your watchtower. Oh, you know what? I forgot about my catapults. I don't know that I should use them though. It would have been worthwhile to... Oh. But we can kill the boomer with catapult. Yeah, let's do that. Don't even let the boomer move. Just kill it. Ugh. I can't reach it. No. Dang it. You're too far to resupply it. Oh, you can resupply it. Great. They can only resupply catapults that are within range. Luckily, they can do it through walls. Die! Yes! Catapult saves the day! Okay, end turn. There's another one. No, yes! The big exploder boomies are coming from all sides! There's 3 of them over here! Big meanies? Okay, so, this is why acid spray is so good! There are these one enemies called Lancers that have so much armor. They have like 1,000 armor. Hi, Nougat Addict! Never heard of this game before. Is this RTS? This is a turn-based strategy. Kind of like They Are Billions, but turn-based. They Are Billions plus XCOM. You know what? I could see that. They Are Billions meets XCOM. I really need some armor breaking over here. I guess we can use the catapult for that. That's also another reason why I like the catapults. Because they deal physical damage. Physical damage deals 200% to armor. 200% damage to armor. Yeah! Get squished! This is an elite claw with no armor. I'm gonna run up right next to it, and then with my momentum... Yes, die! Stabby you for 365 to 450 damage. Nice. And do it again. And you still have so much health. Rawr! We could use a flurry of strikes. That's not enough. Yeah, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Okay, so now we're out of movement. You might be safe right here. This is where all the enemies you can see, where they can possibly move on their turn. It doesn't tell you about the enemies that are in the fog of war, though. I learned that the hard way. You know They Are Billions? You're very welcome. I never played They Are Billions, like I said earlier, but I think it is one I would have really liked. Get poisoned. Get entangled. Oh, no, I can't get them both. I can get one or the other. Can't let them get close. I can't Death Ray. So Infect works best with Isolation. Isolation is when a unit doesn't have any other allies nearby. So like, on this guy for instance, it deals 102 to 126. Over here, it would be 244 to 271, and I think it's because of the lack of nearby enemies. Yeah, so we basically we need them all to die. Ha 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 ha, die, like, right now. I think I should switch their locations. Yeah, you know what? I am going to. I'm gonna have her get down and like come over here. And then have you get down. You go up. Relentless. Relentless. When the hero has 3 or less current move points and attacks in melee range. Restore 1 move point, increased by 1 if at least 1 target is killed. I don't think we qualify for that. Yeah, let's use the catapult on them. So I basically am in love with this game. I've been playing it loads offline. And today, I'm sharing it with chat. Oh, there's 3 right here. I didn't even see them. Well, we probably are going to want and reduce their dodge and armor and then try to kill one of them. You're welcome, Seeger. You are very welcome. Maybe. We'll see. Who is Chad and why are you jealous? Chad? You know, I don't even think I know a Chad. Like IRL. Suppressing fire! Splitters are big meanies. I wanna kill them. How could you miss? This one's inaccurate. This attack's lack of precision increases the target's dodge. It's just cheaper. Okay. There's another one over here. Oh no! I don't have any slowing abilities for that one, do I? No. I have an explosive bolt. It makes a big boom. An impaling bolt, which bypasses armor. Or we can just try to shoot it a bunch with this. Oh my goodness, she crit! Hi, Monoret! Yeah, I got it working. So I just had, I just, it was frustrating. But yeah, we had to just take the save file from my other user account and overwrite the one that this game thought I was using. Luckily that worked. I'm really happy that I didn't lose this progress. This isn't gonna deal enough damage. Magic damage. Oh yeah, that works really well. And then it's gonna blow up and hit the other one. Oh, did I miss? Or did I just crit once? So close. I might catapult that one to death. Catapult it to death. It is 3 HP. I hacked it. Yeah, chat helped me hacked it. And so we were able to get the right save file uploaded and everything. So now we're playing. I got really frustrated though, and almost turned the stream off. But I'm glad we got it working. It's endless horde rush mode thingy. That's neat. You're wondering what its structure was. Can we do base building? And well, yes. So there's 2 different phases. There's the night phase and the day phase. I hope you're doing well, Boothin. The night phase and the day phase. So, as I was saying, like when I first opened this, I've been playing this alone on my own. And so I finished the day phase and then I saved last night and closed it. So we started on the night phase. And the night phase takes forever. And over here you can see the progress through the night. So this is where the enemies stop coming. So we're a little over halfway through the night. It's like 5 or 6 turns of enemies spawning onto the map. So like I'm gonna hit end turn right now. Although I might want to use my catapult. The problem is 5 of them are about to die from poison, and if I kill them with a catapult, nobody gets the experience for the kills. There's actually a skill that you can unlock for them. I don't know if you can see those here. No, you can't see those, but sometimes you have the ability to unlock a skill where kills from defensive structures will actually count for that particular hero. But I want them to get the experience for the kill. Oh, it's gonna explode. It's a lot of traps, I know. They're useful. No, sleep deprivation is not modeled. I guess I sleep during the day. Dang it! I missed one of them, chat. It got through. There's a hole in my wall. So, there's also City Panic right here. That's simulated. City Panic increases when an enemy spends a turn within the haven, which is anything inside my wall, and or a building is damaged, so they just blew up a bunch of walls, which increased my panic. The amount of panic generated affects...
It is my professional opinion that now is the time to
panic.
Uh-oh.
So, if your panic reaches too high, this is the one mechanic that doesn't make much sense to me, because the better you do, the more materials you get and gold you get, which means the better you'll do in the future. So it really rewards playing well. No panic, only sleep. Is Cody sleepy? So like if you have a really bad night in game, it can actually like precipitate for the entire run. Once stuff starts to go wrong, it goes, it keeps getting worse. And so that's the one thing that I'm really iffy on, because I mean it rewards doing well, which I get. But it kind of also just stinks when something silly happens or you overlooked one thing, and sometimes enemies just like... Sometimes you get enemies that just go off on their own and they just get they go behind the wall like this and you can't see them back there or something, and other enemies can just bypass walls entirely. Like there's ghostly enemies that can just float through them and flying enemies that can fly over them. Cody very sleepy. Cody, you should get some sleep, sleepy Cody. I also can't resupply traps when enemies are standing on them. Hello everybody over here. Okay, so contamination. But stream, then just tape your eyeballs open. Just tape them open. Contamination, I think, would have helped me a lot early game. So if an enemy has contamination, you can see over here, like in this particular spot, when I highlight this enemy, you can see its armor, its health, and the debuffs I put on it. Also, if they're buffed, you can see that too. But right now, it's debuffed with reduced movement points and reduced damage. And it's contaminated, so if I kill it, contamination will spread its negative alterations to 2 random adjacent units that are not already contagious. So you can actually just like... Yeah, see? Now, guess who's wounded now? It actually didn't spread the wounded. I don't think you can spread being wounded. Wounded occurs when you're under a certain amount of health. But yeah, it's like, it's so good. Classic eyeball taping. Thanks, Cody. Thanks for being here today, and I hope you had a really good birthday. You found the last quest and dredge that are both missing. I did not find it. That's cool. I'm glad that you found it. Is it spoily to tell me, or is it like, is there like a hint as to where to find it? Ugh, why do you have so much health? That was an elite. Oh no, this boomer's really close. We gotta kill it. We gots to kill it. How much health do you have? We might be able to poison it to death. How much poison? 260 out of 568? 102 to 126 damage. 167 to 202. Poison propagation. We could also stop you moving. Yeah, let's make sure it can't move at least. It's got -6 move points. Oh, look who's back. Oh, look who's being cute. Kuma. You have a good Easter weekend too, Cody. And we'll see you on Monday, maybe. Die to poison next turn. Which will kill you too. And we got some more big meanies over here. I can kill this meanie. And with my final point, I don't have anybody isolated that I can attack. Just reduce the health of the splitter slightly. Can I refill a trap? Yeah, I can. Have I heard of the mage who had the worst stretch of time when it came to hitting on women? They cast a dry spell on him. See, it feels bad. Feels bad. Have you heard of the mage who rushed his work all the time? He constantly misspelled. Oh. So there's 4 of the hungry ones. Got you. Okay. So you might be able to not kill them? At least one of them. At least one of them, maybe. I haven't tried the power spell. Oops, that's the wrong person. Power staff. Flamethrower. This staff is meant to like jump in here though and be a battle mage. And battle maging these enemies. Oh, was there another exploder? No. Okay. Okay, let's just use the gun. So, pew pew. Missed. Missed. Fine. Yeah, we could maybe save one of them. Well, thanks, Sengi. We'll try to save maybe one of them. How are you doing today, Sengi? Are you having a nice Friday? tomorrow I need to drop off some electronic recycling. Like at the dump, I guess. I know that our dump had some sort of electronic recycling. Ooh, I got bees. I got a bee scroll. Let's poison this group. We have, like, lots of stuff. Because you can't just throw the electronics in the trash can. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't. I can't use this one because it's going to break my wall. Oh, but catapult. We could catapult. You have got the ability to resupply catapults. The workday seemed extra long, but you're glad the weekend has started. Yay, weekend! Hi, Matsio! What is that? What is what? I don't know what you're talking about. The game! Oh, this is the last spell. This is my off-stream happy game that I'm playing for chat. So this should be the last wave. Or the last group. And then it'll give you a number of remaining enemies. Are you done? Okay, this is taking too long. I fast forward through this usually. They are adorably dumb. Your wife and you had a bonk on the window. They both looked at each other. You both looked at each other and said, "Had to be a carpenter bee." They're adorably dumb. Or bees. They're just trying to live their lives and run into windows. Your tired brain has learned boomers equal bad. Boomers bad. That is correct. Okie dokie, so now I'm just trying to keep them from flooding the city from this side. Luckily, this is the smallest wave of the group. I want to do that one further so I can hit this other trap too. Whoops. Catapult power! There's another boomer over here. Phew! This one. Heal them. I should have done this first. Welcome to this decade. Oh my gosh. Okay, so these enemies here are called boomers. And they literally blow up and destroy your city. They suck. They're like the worst enemy in the whole game. Except maybe the bosses. I just started seeing these ones on this map. The Guardians. They have tentacles and sticky flesh, and they've collected shields of numerous fallen soldiers and provide shelter to enemies nearby. They're squishy, but kind of, anyway. But they're just gross looking. And they have a lot of resistance. They have 90 block. Meaning they have a flat reduction to damage of 90. Like any incoming damage is reduced by 90 for them. You sense there to be a Linux joke on that. Oh, yeah? Die! Close enough! You just came to say hi. Gotta get some sleep to... You go to work tomorrow! Aw, Matthew, have a good work day tomorrow. Don't work too hard. It's Saturday. Hopefully we see you soon. Okay, Kuma just took off. Ooh, another catapult. And thanks for stopping by to say hi. I appreciate it. Yeah, so tomorrow I gotta take some electronic recycling to the dump, and hopefully they actually recycle it and not just like throw it somewhere. Like if they just throw it somewhere random, like I'm not gonna take it to the dump. Like, I hope they actually responsibly dispose of it. Might be able to power staff now. Did you see that? I rock. Wow. You totally rock. How do you keep missing? OMG. Okay, so we're gonna run back and go inside the wall because I'm pretty sure these splitters deal a lot of damage. Hi there, Not Slip! Enjoy your lurk? I hope you're doing well. You can't claim to rock and then whiff. That's just rude. I know. That is what I'm saying. You can't do that to me. 200 armor. How do you like my armor now? Or your armor now? Okay, we stunned the boomer over here. Well, this is the only one, right? No, there's another one right there. 58 enemies left. There's still a lot of them in the fog. I hope there's no more boomers. They stress me out a lot. What is that? An elite guardian with 300 armor and 135 block? So, block negates a flat reduction. It's a flat reduction of a portion of incoming damage. So I think that just cuts incoming damage by whatever the number is. So if they're dealing 10 damage, only 2 of them affects your hero. And then there's armor, which is how armor normally works, right? Like, it's health, but health that restores every turn. That is broken before your health is. So this thing right here has 135 block and then 300 armor. Oma redeemed Pupper Love. Did you know that I don't have a pupper on me? Sound like I said pepperoni. I don't have a pupper right this second, Omari. I need a death ray. I think the death ray would be really good. So what I'm going to do is resupply catapult real quick. And also launch this to try and break armor. And then leave the watchtower, pop out the door, heal you, and miss! Not allowed to do that. Why are you missing so much? Okay, and then Death Ray. Well, I don't know that it's worth it. But oh, let's fix these traps. Look at all these traps I have right here. Yeah. Okay, so I kind of changed my mind about the Death Ray. But there is a Guardian here that if I do this, we Death Ray the Guardian. And we missed. Cool, good job. Isolation. That pole is blocking my line of sight. You did not know It's okay, I'm still awesome. Well, thanks. Sometimes, you know, I just need that validation. She is almost out of mana. I was about to blink down here, cast this ground smash scroll, and then blink back. That would cost 9 mana, and I have 7. She would have been stuck out there, and she would have died. Oh my gosh, the boomer's too close. Fast forward. Did you catch what happened? It's okay. I didn't either. I did not see what just happened. But nobody died. That's the big thing. Nobody here is dead. Usually I fast forward through the enemy turn and then check my heroes. Is anybody dead? Okay, good. They're all still alive. You've always trusted Eco Cycle. Hi, Delbin. Okay, well, I would believe there's something in Boulder, but that's like very far from me nowadays. Okay, you got one more spell to cast. The last spell of your turn. But yeah, so I don't know, the dump, I forgot I was talking about that. The dump has a place to go and like give them electronics, and when I inquired last time, they said yeah, they do actually recycle the things, but I don't know that I believe them. Like, what if they just throw it in the dump? I don't want that. I don't want to make any more dump monstrosities. Requires line of sight. You can't see around that pole? Come on. This is too close. How can you not see that? I guess because technically the pillar blocks the entire tile. Can you cast it from here? There we go. Hi, Petricorpse. They probably don't put it in your dump, but they might send it to a dump in another country. Why would they do that? Oops, I probably should have stayed inside and then done this. Bangladesh gets a lot of electronic waste. Jeez, I mean, okay, maybe I'll look for somewhere else to recycle it. Like, I would actually like to recycle it and not just add to... I actually forget what the word is. There's a word for electronic waste and just waste in general and what it forms in the dump, because it forms like some sort of ickiness. Okay, I'm gonna try and have her just solo this thing. Oh my gosh, you have so much health. 291 to 354 because isolation plus momentum. Momentum! Oh. We traveled so many tiles to get here. That... Oh, momentum only works once? Today I learned... it only procs once. That boomer though is no longer stunned. I think we're about to have... I think something bad's about to happen. I don't know what. I might want to kill this thing. I don't know if I can do it. It has 496 health. What if I stab it like this? If I go one further, can I stabby both? 81 to 125. Hmm. Hmm. 162 to 193. Okay, we'll hit you with that. And then try to finish you off with the remaining action points. Wow, 50 health. Hi there, Uju. I am doing well. How are you? I'm having a nice stream. Catapult gets the credit for that kill. What? It didn't die? Well, okay. Some places, quote-unquote, recycle it by throwing it in a pile, light it on fire, and then pick up the valuable metals. Leachate, that's it. Yeah, leachate. I don't want to make any of that. Yeah, we have to get rid of our thermostat too. We bought a new one. We just haven't installed it. Because as it happens, ours died. Refill catapult. Get off your high watchtower. Why do you have so few move points? You're so slow. Okay, never mind. Undo that. Get back up there. And then just fire at them from here. Okay, that one's dead. And you can't hit anything else. Unless we do this. Boom! Okay. Are there any catapults left for chucking? We got one here. We can chuck it at one enemy. Twice. This one has no charges left. Oh, I have two over here. We can hit the boomer with this one. For a minimal amount of damage. 81 damage. Okay. 0, 0, 0, 2! 2 charges. Can't reach other enemy. Only can reach wall. Okay, you can't reach. You can though. How many spells is left for me to win? I don't know, because this game just keeps going on forever. Nice. I have so many catapults. I like it. I had done that on purpose. I went all in on ballistas in my previous runs, but ballistas annoy me because they don't target the obvious enemies. The ballistas auto fire, and they have endless ammo basically, once per turn. The dawn just arose. The dawn began. Oh my gosh, no! Oh, no. That thing just healed the boomer. Both of these hunters just did like a mega shot, an aimed shot. That scared me.
It is my professional opinion that now is the time to panic!
Well, we don't have to panic. Uh-oh. Too much. Luckily... I can't even hit it with a catapult. Luckily... Okay, I'm super annoyed that you didn't die. I'm gonna kill you real quick. So annoyed at that. Because you just healed that thing, and now I have to damage it more. Okay, you can't get over there to help. So just smash. And smash some more. But don't kill it while you're standing over here. It has a very big explosion. Okay, yeah, come over there. So that one's stunned. What was I just talking about? I don't know. I was saying something to you all. And now it's... Your house came with an ancient mercury thermostat, so it's hazardous waste, not universal. You forget. I forget too. You saw on Steam that Dwarf Fortress is gonna add baby versions of some monsters? Baby monsters? This is gonna get into the city and blow everything up. It's got 4 move points. I can't stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's gonna... The best it can do is blow up my watchtower and my catapult, I think. I'm gonna run over here because just in case... Actually, go back to where you were. So you get extra armor. I really like this hero. Like, I picked her up in the tavern. But she has an annoyingly small amount of walk speed. I wonder if I can use the... Who had Windwalk? Was that you with Windwalk? Somebody had Windwalk, right? What was that? Whoa! Stephanated, you got me again! How did you get me again? Thanks for the raid, Stephanated! Hello! Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. What are you up to? We're just playing the last spell because chat made me. The last spell is They Are Billions meets XCOM, basically. Hi, Cinderlash. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you were playing Phasmophobia. So you brought your spooks over to me? You went and decided that it was okay to spook me instead. It's not often that the raids spook me, okay? I was just kind of in the zone. I was in the zone. And I was trying to remember what we were talking about, and it's like really bothering me that I can't remember. Like really, really bothering me. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so she can get to the warp stone and warp to here. And no, the catapult is blocking her line of sight. Do you have a movement potion? No. Dang it. But I can't reach. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, but we can reach like this. At least reduce dodge. You have seen this game. Looks amazing. Is it any good? Tonight you had a Phasmo night? And it was a lot of fun. So I've been playing this game loads off stream. Like, this is my off stream happy game. And I put it in a list of potential games I was willing to play earlier when all the things went wrong. And we were troubleshooting and I got really frustrated. And so chat wanted to play this. We had to fix it because it was broken too. And now we're playing it. I'm very far along in it. This is the third haven in the game. Like I said, it's a turn-based XCOM-y thing that meets They Are Billions. So like, you have to defend this haven, specifically this magic circle, from all these enemies that try to flood you. But it's turn-based. And not RTS, which I really, really appreciate. And so every night phase is, I think, 5 or 6 turns. I keep meaning to count, and I don't count. And so you have to use your movement points and everything very wisely. And during the day phase, she's completely out of mana. And she doesn't have a mana potion. I said something about liking it just a little. Hi, Repo Man. You have to do stuff wisely. You're out. No, don't go. Yeah, no, it does help to use your points wisely and things. It's taken me a lot of runs to kind of get the idea of the best playstyle for me in particular. And also to get, there's no more moves I can take. Because this hero is, well, idea. Okay, if I tell her to get out of the watchtower, because she has so many move points, 11. Oh, but she has no mana. No, she can't warp to the other side. She might be able to run there. She is plus 6 movement points, plus 9. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No way, no way. That's not even close. Okay, get back on the wall. Okay. 12, I know. You can't see because the catapult's blocking her line of sight, and none of her abilities reach far enough to be able to affect this monster. And she's out of movement. You're out of mana, so you can't do anything. And you're just slow and can't get anywhere fast. So yeah, 12 action points just going to waste. It's midnight! And you're so sleepy. You're gonna tuck in. Good night, Cephanated. I hope that you have an absolutely lovely weekend. What happened to this one? It just blew up. It took out my watchtower and my wall. Okay, that is like not the worst thing that could have happened. That is not the worst thing. Okay, can't reach you, so... Hi, Wolf Concepts! How are you doing? Me describing the uselessness of my units is closest to mean as anything you've heard me say? Really? They're not that useless, just like... What are you missing? I'm not trying to be mean to them. Like, just sometimes they frustrate me. Alright, that one exploded and took out the other unit. We have 11 more baddies. And they're all on this side, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Alright, so we're not warping because you can't have any more movements, you slowpoke. And you're gonna go here and go back to where you were, except you have no movement. So undo that. Just stand there. You can't make it either. This one can just barely make it over there. But still won't be able to help because that's it. Windwalk! You have the Windwalk ability. Which gives me additional movement points. Love it. Yes, so good. It didn't sound mean, it just sounded close to mean, but it's striking considering my demeanor. I'm gonna strike these monsters is what I'm gonna do. With my abilities. What is a prinny? It was midnight 20 minutes ago. The cat is not happy. Yeah, you gotta keep the cat happy. TX. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful weekend, TX. Thanks for joining us this week. It reminds you of how Jad's kits sometimes. Oh, we're up to 4 movement points. You know why? That's because of this ability right here, Relentless. Whenever the hero has 3 or less current move points and attacks in melee range, 1 movement point is restored, increased by 1 if at least 1 target is killed. So I had... How did I... Oh, yeah, I had 1 remaining. No. Did I? I don't know. I think I got 2 movement points from that kill. Oh, because I killed 2. I killed 1 here and 1 there. And this was a melee ability, I think. I mean, it was my hammer, so I think so. So I got... Attacks in melee range restore 1 move point, so 3? Because I got my 1 move point and then killed 2 enemies. Sweet, because now I can go kill you. Or not. I don't know if maybe the staff deals damage based on momentum. Hold the thought, okay? Because I might be able to break their armor, especially if I have you get back up in the tower. And then fire... Okay, or just kill them entirely. Cool. Good job. Okay, so suppressing fire reduces their movement speed and their dodge, I think. And breaks armor. Okay. That's good. I like. Kill you. Kill you. Out of action points. You go here. You're still out of movement. Oh, this is still the same turn, huh? You'll join the list of sleepy Europeans waving goodnight and wishing the rest of us here a good time. Cinderlash, thank you. I think we will have a good time. I hope you have a good sleep. I hope you have a good weekend. Thanks for coming along with the raid and saying hi. Do not displease the kitty. There are giant penguins in the Disgaea series? Okay, I'm gonna try and repair some traps real fast. Because I'm about to kill all my enemies soon, and something that really annoys me is repairing traps during the day when I forget to use my night abilities, because the traps actually cost materials. And you can use... Thanks, pizza, Solentre. Where'd you get pizza from? Pizza? Yeah. She can repair traps too. Okay, and 17 action points. Don't remind me. She's way more vocal about her frustrations towards her Rimmer pawns. So... can I be vocal about my frustrations and how I'm still bothered by... I can't remember what it was I was saying. They're penguins with peg legs and bat wings. I'm still the nicest even when frustrated. That... You know, you all tell me this, okay? That I'm like really sweet and nice and stuff, but none of you have ever heard me like talk about things offline. I think you would be shocked and appalled and offended by offline Jess. So basically, I'm an imposter. Okay, so here's the last 3. I don't know who's gotten the fewest kills this night. I actually don't know if it tells you how many kills each hero has racked up throughout the night, because they get experience based on that. And so I would like to know who is lacking kills towards the end of the night. Like after after we're done killing things out of necessity to survive, I would like to strategically pick them off so that my other heroes get more experience too. Oh gosh. Walk one more. Ah, I should have walked one more and then gotten all 3 of those. Well, it's fine. Streamer is a lie. My default reaction is usually kindness. No, I'm totally mean. Heck. Heckin' heck. Alright, that's all of them. So you see how that turn just took me like an hour? The time chat made me be evil in the Rome game. You still feel guilty about it? Oh goodness. Look at this. We lost a total of 30 HP. We got an S rank knight. We killed a bunch of enemies. Those are some high walls. So they're like that on purpose. So you see how every time you go up, we hit panic level 2 because that boomer destroyed too many walls. We had 2 boomers. Hi, Ego. Nice to see you. We had 2 boomers make it to the wall in that corner and blow up the wall, and it raised my city panic enough that I don't get a knight item as a reward. But so the worse you do per night, the fewer materials you receive, and the less money you receive as a bonus. And you even get a choice of an item if you perform well enough. However, I've built a number of buildings in my city that give me items, so I've got an armor maker and an alchemist and a blacksmith and a jeweler. I thought I had more than that. Like, the bowyer makes a ranged weapon every production phase, and the magic shop makes a magic weapon every production phase. So that was the night phase. I know it takes a really long time. The day phase, I know I was being asked about. You do have things to repair. So this is what I mean by it shows you where the enemies are attacking from. Ooh, we got an elite corpse. Elite corpses are awesome because it gives you a powerful item. Not just an item, but a good item. Gold, materials, and tainted essence. Yeah. You happen to be the deciding vote. So what you're saying is, it's your fault. I don't even remember it really. It's okay. You don't have to feel guilty about it. I just wish I could remember what I was talking about. It's still bothering me. So you have to use workers. I've got 12 workers, which is the maximum amount I can have at this point in time. So corpses, you can scavenge for materials. There's different types of corpses. There are mountain of corpses, which I don't think we got any. Like, the mountain of corpses, you know it if you see it. They're these, like, big, hulking red masses. Then there's elite corpses, then mountain of corpses, and then a pile of corpses, and then just corpses. Pile of corpses are the next best thing. They give gold and materials and tainted essence. I actually did unlock an omen, which is basically a buff your Haven gets at the start of the run that gives me more materials when these corpses decay naturally, like they decay overnight during the next night phase. But this is the final night. This is the final night. This is night 10. So this is your progress bar. Being night 1 and night 10. Night 10 is the boss night. So I don't know where the boss is coming from or what the boss does or anything. So there's also this building that you get a little bit later in the game where you can buy a seer which will allow you to move the mist line backwards. So this is where your enemy spawns. So on boss night, it's at the minimum, or the minimum closeness, maximum distance. There you go, from the haven. 4 reasons. Every time you do this, I think it increased the costs of how much it costs to repel mist. So I've already done it, I think, 3 times this run. But this one, guess where, makes this intel more specific. So it tells you like small waves coming here, here, and there. A bigger wave here, a small wave there. A big chunker wave right there. And the big chunker wave there with some smaller ones. When did I forget what I was talking about? Oh my gosh. It must have been like 45 minutes ago by now. It's gone. I should just let it go. Pizza. Okay. So the first thing let's do with our materials is repair the wall. We can repair everything. All the walls that were damaged. And all the traps and things. We're 157. These walls right here, in the watchtower, we have to just rebuild entirely because of the boomer. If I didn't already have a door here, I should probably put a door here. I'm gonna remove that so I can build a door. And another stone wall. Yeah, they totally are cheaper now. These were 40 stone, or 40 materials to build. Reinforced stone walls were 50. Doors were 15. Reinforced wooden walls were 25, and these were 15. These cost 8. The traps are still the same, but the basic ballista costed 40, and this ballista costed 80. The watchtowers were reduced from 60 to 40, which is really nice. Yeah, so the walls are meant to keep things out, which is why they're so high. Okay. I'm walling you in so you can't die as quickly. Since this is boss night, right? I don't care about anything else in my city. It doesn't matter how high panic gets. It doesn't matter if they destroy all my production buildings because this is the final night. We don't play anymore after this. So basically, keep things out, protect the mages. Provide myself as many turns of protection as possible. Okay, leveling up time. Maeve. I'm gonna increase her accuracy, which is the flat reduction applied to the target enemy's dodge. And reliability to increase minimum damage, or we could go for crit. She has a 17% chance of critting. Hard choice. With reliability. And perks. Whenever a unit is killed within a range of 3, the overkill damage is transferred to all adjacent units except the hero. Whenever a crit is landed, restore 1 mana. When attacking a unit with full health, the attack gets 50% reliability and increased accuracy of 20%. Any negative alteration applied by the hero has an increased duration. That's really nice. That's good for my poison casters. Fortress Master increases the damage of all defenses within a range of 6 by 50%. Night Owl. Whenever the fifth turn of the night is reached, get 2 additional action points and 2 move points. 3 move points. That might be nice because she's a slowpoke. I don't know why she's so slow. Her gear. A buff applied by the hero has an increased duration. When attacking an enemy with at least 600 health, the attack gets 20% increased damage, increased by 2%, every additional 120 max, up to 50%. So, since this is the boss, it might be good for that because the last boss had like 40,000 health. Not all at once. It had 3 phases with like 12,000 health each phase. No, I'm gonna take Night Owl. That way she can get anywhere and be useful. My battle mage. With a 30% chance to crit, mind you. Ooh. I don't actually know. Sometimes they get different points or like different traits. And I don't know why. Like, it might just be random. Any poison applied by the hero. 100% poison damage. I really hope my poison casters get this one. All attacks now ignore half of target resistance. This effect can be accumulated with magic damages in unique property, thus ignoring all resistance. That's really nice. But when attacking within the Haven, you get 15% accuracy and 40% additional damage. I can't decide. So, Monica is my get up in your face and smash person. I have 2 up in your face smashy heroes. Like 2.5 up in your face smashy heroes. So would it be better for them to have sheer power and ignore resistance and just tear through things, or have them focus on the boss with Big Game Hunter? If they already have a pretty killer, both of them have pretty killer weapons. And this is why these turns take me so long. I think this is... Oh, not enough points. Dang it, Monica. Making me think he had perks. Alright, Sandria. Bosses have resistance as well, yeah. When attacking with a skill dealing ranged damage, the attack gets plus 40% total damage, decreased by 8% for each tile of distance from the hero after the first, down to 0%. So is that saying that the further away you attack, the worse it gets? That's kind of what the picture seems to be depicting, huh? But she's really good at crit. She's got 36% crit. Maybe we should make her even... That's just crit power. Not crit likeliness. A specialist to disable a second weapon set in exchange for 50% damage and additional skill use. Windwalker. What about Windwalker? This is not my Windwalker hero. Windwalker is really good though. When attacking a unit, for each negative alteration of a different type, it's... Oh, that's really nice, actually. She she has a weapon that deals stun damage. Let's try that. I haven't tried this one yet. Level up. We can increase your damage and your dodge and your armor and your accuracy. Accuracy would be good so you stop missing things. Is she the one who was missing a bunch? Increase your stun chance. Yeah. Our stun chance is now 12%. Stormy! I'm gonna re-roll. Dang it! Resistance, damage, resistance, damage, damage. We gotta kill boss. Ranged damage. Okay, opportunism is a multiplier applied to your damage if the target has a negative debuff. Yeah, super annoyed. Okay, so she is fantastic at poison. She's got 240% multiplier to poison damage, but has no poison skill available in her upgrade tree, which makes me really sad. Oh, Blink. Blink might be good. Blink. Or every 2 mana spent, gain 3 block. She does use a lot of mana. Let's do Blink. Claire's got some upgrades. Excuse me. Claire's dealing poison damage. Contamination might be good. To spread more poison. Increase your damage. I'm going all in. All in, chat. On damage for the boss. Sadly, though, I don't know that I have time to do the boss round. I'll be streaming until, like, another 2 hours if I do that. What was I talking about earlier? I don't know. Mr. Puppy, I'm not with it today. I'm actually, like, fairly out of it right now. Like, I feel like I'm in a dream. Ooh, potion of energy. I like it. +1 action points. I forgot what I was saying when I got raided. Yeah, I did. I forgot what I was saying a lot today, actually. Like, today's just been a weird day. Today's been a weird brain day. I was talking about units with Windwalker. What did I just grab? That's not what I thought I was taking. Windwalker, yeah, it's a surprisingly nice ability. It's on a weapon that I think I unlocked recently. This one right here. The Novice's Scepter. No, I've had scepters the whole time. I just haven't seen them very often. But I decided that they're really nice as a secondary weapon. Because, first off, Magic Bash is cool. Oops. Like, it deals a lot of damage, but that damage increases if you travel the map. Like, every tile that you travel, it adds a multiplier to the damage dealt. I don't fully know how it works. I guess it's 30% per tile, maybe? Then there's this one, Windwalker, which increases dodge. It also gives you move points, and you can cast this twice per turn. And you can also cast it on an ally. And then Hammer of Faith is a really nice one as well. It deals a lot of damage. It's expensive to cast, but it has a chance of stunning them. Stunning the enemies, and propagation, meaning it bounces to a bunch of different enemies. It's really nice. These weapons all suck. Which one sells for the most? This one? Yeah, this one. Jeweler. Icky. Meh. I'm taking the Fey Cape. Ooh, additional poison damage. Heck yeah. Ah, the elites. Yay. Hunter Cape. Increased range plus 13%. I think that might be damage, range damage. Increased range damage, increased move points. I've got somebody who needs some more move points. Know what I'm saying? Increased accuracy, a nasal helmet, resistance, health, armor, isolation. Dodge, mana, resistance, accuracy, mana, damage, propagation, block. So Sandria is not the person who doesn't move much, but she has really crappy pants on. Maeve. She's the one who needs more walking. Is it this? Oh, it's a trinket. I don't think she can equip a trinket. Needs a pants change. Yeah, she does. I'm gonna go for the pants. Like, I already know that one unit needs pants. So we're gonna go for that. Alright. I've got 9 workers left. So first off, I've got some free actions. 1 building to restore mana. Who needs mana? Everybody needs mana. You need mana. Mana is the blue bar on the bottom. And they're just burning through it. Look at how much like Stormy's used. So we can use workers to restore 12 mana to all heroes. That's 1 use of my workers. And then this building, let's upgrade this from 8 to 12 for 40 gold. Now restore 12 mana to all heroes. I need more mana! Mana potions! Oh. Look at that. There's a potion of mana plus 5. For sale. Okay, so I've also updated this building here so that I can use workers to get 120 materials for 2 workers. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I could also scavenge for 40 materials and 21 gold. The gold might just be enough to get us new fancy items. There's a pile of corpses. And here. I'm gonna leave the corpse pile closer to the wall. Just because it might help me defend the walls a little bit. I'm gonna upgrade your walls even more. Protect mages. Protect! Hi, Protect. Actually, the reinforced walls look really cool. So I was reinforcing the walls in front of my watchtowers because it seems like the enemies are attracted to them for some reason. Also, corners. Corners seem to die. Corners get picked on a lot. Should I use my remaining 52 resources to build even more damage traps? Or should I make another watchtower? Or should I make my wall stronger? I don't know, because I haven't fought this boss before. I don't know what to expect. This is telling me that hard enemies are coming from all sides. But the bulk of the enemies are coming from the left, the right, and whatever this is. North? Which way's north? Is this north or is that north? Got the hiccups. We could also just put barricades everywhere. They're super weak, but what's nice about them is they impede movement. Left, right, north. You see why I'm not allowed to give directions? What? I mean, which way is north? They're coming northwest, north. Okay, I guess this is actually north right here. So this is northwest, yes. Northeast, southeast, southwest. So the bulk of our enemies are coming northish and southeast. North is the opposite of south. Thanks, Lord Gugu. I had no idea. I mean, we could just load up on more traps. Like, I don't have any traps over here. It still says they're coming this way. We have traps over here. Yeah, fine. Traps it is. Prepare to meet my traps. I've been working out. Oh no, I'm already out. Okay, so the last thing we can do is buy more gear, which is the fun part. Okay, but first we have to do this annoying thing and figure out who to give all the stuff to. I actually don't like this step at all. It's really annoying. Does anyone remember who it was who kept running out of mana? They're like all the same to me. Was it her? There was somebody who was like, no, she's out of mana. Was it you? Was it you? Was it you? I don't know. Based on how... I'm gonna assume it's you. It wasn't her, but still, I'm going to just give you the mana potion. This would be good for you. Yes, it would. Even more mana. Actually, it was this person, right? Because I tried to have her travel, but yeah, Claire. I remember saying, Claire! How can you be out of stuff, Claire? So we could give her this for additional mana. She had basic armor on too. This ground smash scroll was not very useful for her, but I'll give it to her anyway. This axe is really bad. This cape comes with increased poison damage and skill range. So Stormy already has something that's giving her a lot of poison damage. Plus 45% poison damage. Let's give it to Claire. Mana regen doesn't help us anymore because, like I said, this is the last night. Now we have cool boots that we can give to somebody else if they need it. Maybe won't even take a trinket because I think this is from Claustrophobic. No, unadorned. No trinket slots. Nope, I think I'm gonna put them in the sell pile. Okie dokie, so we've got pants. Somebody around here needs a pants upgrade. Sandria, you need some pants. Propagation damage. We should give that to somebody who has poison, I think. Like Stormy. Although those give her increased poison damage. Hi, Infinity! Nice to see you! Propagation. Propagation. Yeah, let's give these to Claire. Because first off, that's going to reduce her or increase her accuracy, and the Paladin Greaves were reducing accuracy, which is kind of annoying. Plus, we don't need them to level up anymore. But arguably, these Paladin Greaves are better than the Heavy Greaves because they have more block, more armor, and more damage. Okay. Worn pants. Take these. Now your accuracy sucks. It was already bad. How are you doing, Infinity? It's nice to see you. Wonder if there's ranged damage. Isolation. Who has better isolation? You have 218% isolation. Okay. And 157. Okay, so they're both decent at isolation. Minus, is it worth it? This does increase accuracy. Her accuracy is 51%. Okay, I think we should probably swap pants. Pants swap. So now her accuracy is 19%, plus 13% isolation for 170 on the multiplier. Those are enemies that are not surrounded by other enemies. They're alone. This reduces your accuracy, but it's still 39%. And your isolation is 205. I think that's a good middle ground. Okay, now we go to the store and figure out what we need. I would like... Oh, this is a better crossbow. A better crossbow. These pants are better. We have so much money, I can buy so much stuff. I'm like a kid in a candy shop. Potion of invisibility might be good. This trinket might be nice. Scepter plus 4. So our other... You're using a scepter. Yours is better. Yours is... This is nicer. But this rare one that she has equipped might not deal as much raw damage, but it comes with a lot of other bonuses. I think that's worth it. Somebody around here is using a pistol, aren't they? You are? This is a way better pistol. Take that. Okay, let's pop in here. Swap out the goods. This is my sell pile. So we got better pants. After we just went through all of that pants swapping. Okay, let's have you take those pants. And... Are you the only one with a crossbow? Yep, take that. That crossbow just might be better than... Nope, the steel rifle's totally better. Maybe we should have Augustus take a crossbow. I think that would be super useful. Over the pistol. Yeah, totally. I just bought that pistol for no reason. Yeah, you see now why this game takes me so long to play? Reroll. This is an even better crossbow. But the accuracy and reliability is nice. This is an even better pistol. This is an even more better pistol. Okay, I'm buying that one though. Ooh, a druidic staff with increased poison damage. Yes! Another druidic staff. They're so good, I'm telling you. I can't pass them up. Oh, you have a pistol too. Like a basic pistol. Here, take that. Okay, my druids. Stormy's got 240 poison damage and deals 100% magic damage. My other druid has 106 magic damage and 125% poison. So if I give you Druidic Staff plus 3, first off, it's already so much better. It deals way more damage. But we get additional mana, which she needed, and more poison damage. So now she's sitting at 145% poison damage. And this one is just a buffed damage. Yeah. Sell, sell, sell. I still have 171 monies. Like, I feel like I should use it. Because we use it or we lose it. I'm gonna give that to her. Swap out her helmet. And sell it. I can re-roll again for 25 gold, but then we probably can't afford anything anyway because it gets really expensive. Also, this is way better than your spear. Like way, 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 way better. Like loads better. And his crit chance is horrible. It's 5%. Okay, yeah, let's just give him the rusty sword. Ah, we're out of money. Okay. Done. Maybe. You have a fireball scroll, a super spin scroll. You've got a beasting scroll, which was useful. A potion of stone and a potion of health. Potion of energy, a potion of speed. Hi, Luca! Nice to see you! What's up? The sun? How are you? Round smash. Not useful because I ended up keeping her in the watchtower the whole time. I'm gonna give it to somebody smashy like you. And the potion of stone, I give to Druid. Plus 10 block. Okay. So this is where I would save and move to the next phase. But like, you know, if we move to the boss phase, it's gonna be like another 2 hours. I can't stream that long. But so we have a production phase, which is followed by the deployment phase, which you can actually just skip because you can deploy people in this phase too. And then it's the night phase. It's already dark where you are. You love autumn. Oh yeah, you have a long weekend. It's Easter weekend. I'm sure everybody's off doing Easter weekend things right now. I totally should have built the watchtower on this side. I don't have a watchtower here. I have to Jez go-go. Your Easter plans are to study mostly and chill with streams and video games. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm gonna move her here. I think. My first set of deployments, okay? We're gonna move Sandria here. She's got the rifle and stuff, so she can like take care of this corner maybe. You... I'll move... It might be good to keep her here. I don't know, like the enemies might come this way. They also might not. And so I need somebody just to be down here. Although, actually, I'd rather just have them all ganged up wherever the boss is. Like, for real. Wherever the boss is, that's where I want them to be. Because, like I said, if you're... There you go. Move there. You move here. I think that's what I'll do. You've been so unproductive. You hate days like this. I feel fairly unproductive today too, although all I've been doing is gaming and troubleshooting. But you know what? Actually, the sun passed finally. So I can turn the camera back on. It's a turn-based... I would say it's like XCOM meets There Billions. Someone said that earlier, and I was just like, yes, that's it. I'm sorry though, Ben. I'm sorry you've been unproductive. I too hate days like that. They happen though. Boop. The last boop. You have a game to make? Hello, Devakeen. So, on the last map, there was this mean boss, and the only way to win the boss battle, for me anyways, was to gang up on it, like with all 6 heroes, and just dish out damage. Like, just keep on throwing everything we had at it until it died, pretty much, and sort of just clean up the enemies that were making their way towards the magic circle, because ultimately what these mages are doing is they're trying to cast, they're trying to break a seal. Did we hug the boss? We hugged it with spears and swords and bombs, yeah. So that's why I put reinforced walls here, so when the rest of the city falls and they invade, that's okay as long as the mages are protected. Actually, ballistas probably would have been good. Ballistas can be placed like in city, and that would have been nice because then they would have attacked things for me. Oh, I just remembered what I was saying like ages ago when I couldn't remember. Ballistas annoy me. That's a defense that you can build. Well, first off, they've increased the price of it with this update. These used to cost 40 and these were 80, and now they're 65 and 100, which makes them even more useless in my mind. Because, yeah, they auto-attack enemies, and they auto-attack 30. You can have 32 of them. I think that's new. Holy moly, 32 of them probably do work. It targets the closest enemy, but it's really annoying because say you have an enemy that's like 1 hit from death, and then you have another enemy that's full health and full armor. If the full health, full armor one is the closest enemy, that's the one it will go for, rather than the one that it can guarantee a kill. And I've been burned by it so many times that I can't. I gave up on ballistas. I went all in on catapults. You've been so unproductive for most of today also, which means you haven't been extremely productive. You've had to be extremely productive in the last hour or so. Well, did you make up for it? Like, did you find a happy medium, at least? So I have no idea what to expect for this boss. I've never seen the boss before. Basically the first map, there were some bosses that could not be reached. You had to like defeat their ads before the boss would come to the ground for you to attack. The second city had a boss that was isolated to a particular part of the map, but was kind of hard to get to, and like I had to pull my heroes very far away from the city center. So like, what kind of boss is it gonna be this time? But if I hit go, then I have to play it out, and like it might take me a long time. And I don't know that I can do it. Because I should probably go be productive as well. I forgot to upload a YouTube video yesterday, or schedule a YouTube video. Reason being, of stuff. I don't know where yesterday went. Like, I went to the dentist, came home, ate dinner, recorded the podcast, and then like the day was over. I just completely forgot to do YouTube stuff. So like, I still have work to do before weekend. Reason is stuff. But so now I've played this up to this point with you, and I'll feel like I'm cheating on chat if I play the boss over the weekend. Way to go, chat. You ruined my happy game. I'm just kidding. Oh, you know what I forgot to do though? Is this. So these are these are the two currencies I was talking about. So there's a story here. Save and then load. It kind of just like autosaves Lumi Blade. It kind of autosaves, so I can't play it and then replay it. And this is where the story's at. Like there is a story. There's like this dark goddess and then a non-dark goddess, a bright goddess. And so they hate each other. I haven't really been paying attention, if I'm being honest. That arrogant, sanctimonious cow punished me hard for something. My agony caused countless fears to collapse, but more than that, she deprived me of something. Something. And then, will you sell your tainted essence to me? So this is how you get favors, basically. And this currency you get from defending, basically. You get them from killing enemies and defending. So, like, you can just spend it towards making your runs more effective. So, like, more chances for better abilities when leveling up, more chances to receive rare items. Omens are basically like runes, I guess, that you can set before you start a city, and those are the perks your city has for that run. Like right now, I think I have one that gives my walls extra health. I get extra materials from scavenging corpses. I think my heroes start with resistance or something. But I mean, there's a bunch of them. Like, heroes gain 3% damage every morning for the first 6 days, and then 2% after that. Or all heroes have 25% isolation. All heroes have plus 20% reliability. Stuff like that. And so I'm 75% of the way through my upgrades. Then on this side, there are favors that you can get, but these are more for... Let me move my head. And Kuma. I said, move Kuma. Hi, Admiral Akmir. How are you? These are more for just doing things like spending 1,000 action points with swords, spending 1,000 action points with axes, daggers, hammers, that sort of thing. And it just improves the gear that shows up. Like the rusty sword will no longer appear, the rusty axe will no longer appear. And so we're 63% of the way through those. I need a hero to reach level 11. Oh man, this is a really nice omen. The Haven starts with an additional hero. That would save so much money. It costs like 400 gold to get your first hero. I didn't realize this. I should have definitely been trying to get someone to level 11. Oh man. Omen of the Lone Scavenger is really nice too. I should probably read these, shouldn't I? I just haven't been reading them. I've just been unlocking them when they unlock. Corpses explode. Oh man. Inflict 220,000 damage by having boomers blow up next to their enemies. Yeah. So, upgradey things. But yeah, I'm not... I have to save those. So we have to position them in the deployment phase and then end the phase. and then does that. Whoa. We're getting a peek at it. A lone dryad? There's probably more in the bushes. A dryad, that's the boss. A putrefied dryad. I'm sorry. I can't load this and then not play it. Oh goodness. Yeah, I just usually fast forward through this. Okay, well that's the boss, chat, and I'm gonna leave you hanging on a cliffhanger. So like, when I hit main menu, that's when it will save progress. And I think it saves it like per phase too. But so I can't play it and then back out.